Hi, my lovelies. Welcome to another Soul Mission Power session. So, I'm going to ask you to take a moment here to take a deep breath, to connect with spirit with me, to open your heart, to open your mind, to open your body to new ideas, new inspiration, new insights, new downloads, and everything that you are needing to receive at this point. Allow your intuition to take you into the memories that you need to access now. Allow your soul to guide you into the visions that you need to see now. Allow songs to play in your head. Allow words to form themselves as you listen to this. Allow everything that is coming to you. Paying attention to every synchronicity, paying attention to every sign around you, paying attention to a smell, to a sound, to a song. So we're going through a period here of massive energetic upgrades, but also of divine orchestration, where your spirit in the background rearranging so many things, almost like the last 10 seconds before the curtains open up for the show to begin, right? So this is the last touch up. This is the last review of things in your life. Also your thoughts, your emotions in regards to where you're going. And we notice that these transformations are happening when we start to question who we are, what we're doing, where we're going, right? Those are massive moments of transformation where we know that we are no longer where we used to be, and we don't know yet where we're going, but we know that we're going somewhere different. And so as we tap into all of this, there is a lot of people being called to start their spiritual career, to take a leap of faith into doing what they are destined and fated to do. And I understand that this can be a very confusing moment for the people going through that. I've been there myself. But what Spirit is bringing to us today is a clear vision that you are already doing it. You are already doing it. Even if you're not doing it on a physical level, you're already doing it in terms of your mindset shifting every day, your inspiration being increased, your spiritual power being amplified. All of that is happening already. And the only thing that is missing is that manifestation through the body experience of everything that was created with spirit. So there are always questions that we can pose to ourselves in regards to finding what it is that we need to do. Perhaps you do not lack ideas. On the other hand, you have too much inspiration and it's overwhelming and you don't know where to start, right? You could be thinking about, I could be making candles, I could be making soaps, I could be making body scrubs, I could be making a lot of things with my hands, but at the same time, I could be sitting in front of 500 people and helping them solving their problems, or I could be organizing charity events and helping the ones in need, right? So it is important that when you receive all of this, that you are open to all of those possibilities without putting any limitations in them, but knowing that there is a side of you, a higher side of you that is already practicing that which you will be doing soon. So answering that call is being able to find within ourselves what it is that really makes us feel connected, not just with our essence, but with humanity overall, right? So being of service and living in purpose is nothing else but to wake up every day and literally do what you love the whole day. And you don't even realize as time flies because you're just doing it effortlessly without even thinking about it. It's not a mental thing. It's a very intuitive thing. And you move through life in this flow. So the biggest question that we need to ask ourselves is, what makes us feel connected to that level? What is it that gives meaning to our actions? What is it that when you do it, you feel such ecstasy in your body that you feel your vibration rising, that you feel fulfilled and content and accomplished, even though you might not even see any benefits or any results right in front of you right away. It's just something that makes you feel good, whatever that is, right? I mentioned that on the other soul mission power session. Maybe it's cooking. Maybe you love cooking. Maybe you love feeding other people, entertaining other people, hosting events, right? But you are here to bring more peace, more happiness, more joy, more love, more prosperity, more abundance into this world. So you need to embody all of those qualities within you, and you can only achieve that by doing what you love. And I know this is a big cliche for a lot of people, thinking, how is it possible that you can do what you love and do just that and be free, right? But it really is that simple. It really is that simple, because it is through that connection that you become limitless, and your creations become limitless too. But the most important thing here is understanding that there is a part of you that is already exercising those gifts in the world. They're perhaps not being shared yet, but they are being exercised. So if you are being guided by spirit to do something that is very fulfilling for yourself, but that manifestation within you is not being shared with the world, then the process of creation is not going beyond that limit that you have established for yourself. So we tend to think that we're limited to this space, this audience, this body, this level of awareness, right? When in reality, we're constantly transcending all of those things to reach more people, more knowledge, more abundance, more prosperity, right? But one of the beautiful ways of healing the world is through laugh. Laugh is a wonderful medicine, right? You go to a stand-up comedy show or you watch something funny and your vibration immediately rises, because there is such a chemical release of pain and sadness and sorrow to all of a sudden transform into something that actually brings a lot of joy to your body. It makes you relax. When you laugh, you just relax, you let go, you surrender. The same thing goes with music. When you listen to music, it allows you to transcend a lot of pain and to open up to a lot of love. So all creations in this world that come from your soul, that happen in the presence of spirit, are with the intention of healing to some capacity yourself and humanity. One of the biggest ways that we see healing happening is through communication. But even in terms of communication, we create blocks in what we perceive to be communication. Communication is anything that connects two or more beings to some degree. So communication can happen through words. You can write them, you can sing them, you can speak them, you can scream them, you can whisper them. But communication happens also in silence. Communication can happen with just exchanging eye contact with someone. Communication can happen by you just placing your hand on someone. There are all sorts of communication that we are being pulled towards exploring. Right? There are so many things that you can do in terms of communication in silence. You can heal a lot of people by just simply sitting down with them in a room and sharing of your energy. So the biggest way that you have to communicate in this world is your energy. Your energy is your voice. So it doesn't matter which words are coming out of your mouth. If your energy is not matching them, then you won't go very far. So the first element of communication that we need to explore as humans, as beings down here, is the communication of our own energy. How our energy impacts other people and how other energies are communicating with us, when we're constantly communicating, having an energetic communication with everything and everyone around us. Right? You communicate with everything that your eyes see. You communicate with everything that your hands touch. There is communication there. So how can we use that in order to establish communication with other people, with humanity? How can we go beyond the verbal communication to achieve something that is so transcendental that it goes beyond anything that can be explained? Right? How can we use our energy to heal? How can we use our energy to bring laugh? How can we use our energy to bring more joy, more love, more prosperity, more abundance to everyone? And the answer is on making that energy being the magnet, the core of that which we are wanting to give to others. So as a healer, the more you have healed yourself, the bigger are your abilities to heal others, because you have transcended your own pain. So a healed healer has the capacity to heal others beyond their own pain, because it has already been eliminated. But a healer who is still healing himself or herself also has the capacity to heal the pain within others by dealing with his or her own. So again, there are no limitations to where your energy can communicate with. No limitations. The only limitations is you thinking that I must heal before I must heal myself before I heal others, or I must do this before I can do something with others, when in reality that communication is already happening. And that is why Spirit was saying that you're already doing it. You're already doing it. You just haven't fully grasped the concept of making that your living, where it's not just your lifestyle, it just becomes your way of living, but also your way of interacting with the world around you through the communication of your energy, through being that magnet. So what is it that you have to offer? What does your energy have to offer? Your energy can offer a reflection of the pain that needs to be healed within others, but your energy can also be a reflection of the healing that has already happened and is available to all of us. But you're already doing it. You're just not being fully aware of the impact of your presence in this world. So if you are already doing it and you're already impacting the people around you in your immediate environment, can you imagine what would happen on a collective level if you were to share your gifts with the world? If you were to sit down and record something? If you were to go on stage and sing? If you were to go on stage and perform comedy? If you were to just simply all of a sudden let go of all the fears and everything that is holding you back and say, who cares? I'm not here to be perfect. I'm here to exercise my energy. I'm here to establish communication between my energy and the energy of others. And I can only make that connection through the reveal of myself, to following the calling. So what is that call for you? What is the call of your soul? Where is it calling you to? If you knew that the communication is coming from your energy, what would you do? What would you heal? What would be the points in this world where you would say, I would love to change this or that. I would love to change it. I wish I could. And then go beyond that and say, what if I can? What can I do then? We think that a voice is not able to change the world, but then we see so many voices out there actually changing our own perception of the world. So why can't your voice be one of those? Why can't you believe that your voice can be one of those? That your words could actually change the lives of others around you? And even if you don't have those words and you haven't fully tapped into the potential of your own personal gifts, what does your energy has to offer? Whether it is offering healing because you have healed yourself and you are in a very happy position in your life, or whether because you are going through the thick of it and you can help others by sharing your own experience, by sharing your own insights, by overcoming your ego and understanding that you are not here to be validated by others. You are here to experience what it is to live with them and communicate from your own energy. So we're all being called to accept that energetic upgrade, to actually accept that there is a plan behind everything that happens, even though we don't see it all the time. It would actually spoil the game if we would know every single step that we need to take. But we do need to take that first step. We do need to take that first step because we're all being called into a higher mission. We all know that the world cannot continue the way it is now. There are many things to be changed, but we cannot try to destroy what is old. We need to focus on building what is new, what is meaningful to us, what brings sense to all of us. So for us to bring more joy and more abundance and love and happiness into the world starts with us. But we can start to expand our own consciousness and awareness by wishing not just upon ourselves, but wishing on a collective level. So instead of sitting down and wishing that I can follow my purpose and live a meaningful and abundant life and be in a happy and healthy, loving relationship, we can start wishing that I want to live in the world where everyone gets to experience that. Everyone gets to experience healing. Everyone gets to experience abundance. Everyone gets to experience financial freedom. Everyone gets to experience unconditional love, meaningful connections, loving partnerships, right? Because we know that it is that energy that is not just making the communication within itself, but is an energy that is communicating with the world, is an energy that is communicating with the collective. It's an energy that is communicating with humanity. So that energetic upgrade is wishing that we all can experience that. Because if we live in a world where everyone has access to unconditional love, infinite abundance, then we know that we will experience it too. That transition that is happening in terms of soul mission, the higher calling that we're all experiencing, and I've talked about it as the Teachers of the Light on my blog, if you want to go and have a look there. It is truly a new understanding of the new world, the new age, whatever it is, the new earth, if you want to call it that. But the new earth cannot be built upon just the focus on the immediate desires that we have within ourselves, because we are manifesting a new earth. We're not manifesting a new house. Right? So this sense of humanity, especially now during the Aquarius season, is really calling us to expand that sense of collective awareness, to wish upon the world, including everyone, even the ones that you perceive to be on the wrong side now, to be able to experience that too. To make that energetic communication between you and the universe, you and everybody else. But you're already doing it. You're just not aware of it enough to actually take the responsibility of acting according to that energy. But your energy communicates with others everywhere you go. Your energy communicates with plants, with flowers, with animals, with everything that is around you. Your energy is communicating constantly with everything around you, including your electronics at home, right? Have you ever experienced that when you're having a day of, such a funky vibration that everything seems to fail, everything seems to be broken, nothing works? Your energy is communicating with the world. So take this awareness today and really start asking yourself, how am I communicating with others, even in silence, even in the silence of my own energy? How am I communicating with the world? How am I communicating with my thoughts, with my emotions, with my actions? What am I bringing today into the world with my own energy? Things are changing very rapidly. Things are increasing speed all the time. And it's because your own vibration and your own frequency is moving up so fast that sometimes you end up jumping into different realities and timelines very quickly. And those are the transformations that I was mentioning in the beginning, where you have to ask, where am I? Who am I? What am I doing here? Because you go through those transitions in such a way that you're not aware of the shift itself. You're only aware that everything is different, but nothing has changed but you. So pick up the tempo. Connect with that energy. Allow it to be a magnet, a reflection of everything that your spirit is wanting to bring into the world, the creations that you have signed up to build. This is such a beautiful message. It all has been building up to this. All my postcards, everything has been building up to this calling of a higher mission. And I'm really praying that you have the courage to take the necessary steps to really get it done, knowing that you're already doing it. You are already doing it. So I'm going to leave it at that for today. Thank you again for your trust, for your love, for your support, for the lovely messages that you send me all the time. None of this would be happening without our own energetic communication happening already between all of us. So I'm really grateful for being here, for doing what I love, for being able to do what I love every day, the whole day. And I'm sending you so much love and so many blessings today. And I'm really praying that you stay safe and protected within the power of your own heart. Big love to all of you.